we start preparing for cutting. I will begin with preparing the piece of the base mesh of which the body of our bustier will be sewn. After printing out the patterns, I am laying them out on the fabric to determine the amount we will need. I am laying out all 5 details of the bustier body. Each paper detail bears an indication of the direction of the least stretch. We will either lay out the details along the arrow in parallel to the lengthwise grain, or, as in our case, we will lay out the details so the arrow is parallel to the edge. For now, I will put aside details number 1 and number 5 because they will be duplicated in the rigid nylon mesh, and details number 2, number 3, and number 4 must be cut into 2 layers. This is why, first of all, I fold the mesh in half, matching the edges, then again in half lengthwise, and placing the pattern details on top, I determine the required size of the fabric. It is best to cut off the edge before cutting. Please note that when we sew a garment of 2 layers of thin elastic fabric, a disalignment of the layers in relation to each other may lead to appearance of ripples or creases on the sewn parts. This can happen when the bones are sewn on or the curves are stitched together. I am sure that you've seen such defects on finished garments. And so, as to prevent the layers of mesh from shifting at the very beginning, I pinned them together and laid a seam. Then I marked the boundary of details number 2, number 3, and number 4. And in this cutting area, I drew the lines at an angle of 45 degrees This preliminary work will prove to be very useful later on. Also, to save time, I laid in a lot of needles with threads in advance. For ease of work, the threads should not be long or have knots. And within an interval of about 2 centimeters. When there's a lot of work with manual stitches, such a device comes in handy. This is a wax thread conditioner in a plastic case. A waxed thread gets through the eye of the needle and through fabric much easier. It gets twisted less often and doesn't get entangled. Once we are ready, we start sewing the layers of mesh together with manual stitches along the marking lines. No knots, please! Indeed, this is painstaking work that takes time, but its benefits are hard to overestimate, and you will see that once the garment is ready. I've removed all the pins. Both layers of the mesh are fastened together throughout the cutting area without displacement or tension. All the thread ends have no knots.